Welcome to mystikalisol. My name is Lisa, and I am so happy to come on here today to talk about the North Node and do some divination to kind of give you some guidance. This video is for North Node and Taurus. So if you are unfamiliar with where your North Node is, please refer to your astrological birth chart. Technically, the North Node and the South Node, there's two nodes on your birth chart. They're invisible, invisible lunar nodes, points at which the moon's orbit intersects with the Earth's orbit. So if you're, a North Node in Taurus, that means that your South Node is in Scorpio, right? So basically, the North Node focuses on the energy that you are meant to embrace in this lifetime. These are aspects of yourself that maybe exist just outside your comfort zone. But if you do, work towards embracing and embodying the aspects of your North Node, it is said that you'll have a more fulfilling, purpose-driven life. So I felt like, it was a good idea. I haven't really seen anybody do this on YouTube, and I thought it would be a good idea to, explore, through divination, see what spirit, our higher selves, ancestors, spirit guides have to tell us at this time in terms of our journey, our progress, maybe kind of the direction, that we should be headed in. So that's a little bit of, the North Node and South Node, what they are. And let's get started. So yeah, today I'm going to be using the Under the Roses Lenormand, just to kind of ask Spirit, what is the energy that we're entering into for North Node and Taurus? And, anything important that you need to know at this time. We'll get some clarification with the tarot. I'm going to be using the Field Tarot. And then from there, we'll get some kind of action items, or, where does Spirit think that we should what should we do? What's for our best and highest good? And we will close out the reading with chakra affirmation cards that I made myself. So you have something that you can take away and actually, implement in your life if you choose to do so. So my apologies about the lighting. I'm not really sure what to do about that. It kind of like gets a little wonky. Oh, it's 222. I'm going to just put on a little relaxing music. Okay, I like Calm Whale. So we're going to be listening to Calm Whale. I think it's their New Moon. Oh, okay, it's just very low. Okay, hopefully that can kind of set the mood. Okay, that lighting is better. All right, so let's get started. I hope you all are doing well, whoever's watching this. Okay, so let's tap in to, those wanted to fall out, but okay, so we call upon Spirit, our higher selves, our angels, our ancestors, and our spirit guides to provide timely and accurate messages for North Node and Taurus. What does North Node and Taurus need to hear right now? What is important for them to know at this time? What is the energy that North Node in Taurus is entering into? So yeah, as you are a South Node in Scorpio, I have my little astrological wheel cheat sheet, which if you're interested in astrology, I would definitely recommend that you make one of these. And if you want to go a step further, you could kind of like indicate your placements on it. But yeah, so if you're a South Node in Scorpio, that means that, you know, the aspects of yourself that seem to be more kind of natural and almost unconscious could be being competitive, being courageous, determined, forceful, introverted, mysterious, strong-willed, and resourceful. So those may be aspects of yourself that just sort of come naturally. Whereas if you are a North Node in Taurus, right? So if your South Node's in Scorpio, your North Node's in Taurus, what you're looking to embody and embrace and work towards over your lifetime is being cautious, loving, conventional, material, determined, efficient, industrious, persistent, reliable, patient, sensual, and warm. So those could be maybe some qualities that, you know, might be a little bit more challenging for you to embrace. You know, depending what age you are, you know, it may be more or less of a concern for you. All right, so Spirit, what can you tell us about North Node in Taurus at this time? We got one card and we're going to ask for one more. Please send us one more message for North Node in Taurus. What do they need to hear at this time? Okay. So we've got the Gentleman and the Clover. Okay. So obviously the Gentleman could represent you if you're a man, or it could represent your more masculine traits or your a masculine energy. You know, what is a masculine energy? I guess a masculine energy, you could describe that as anything that's sort of outward. You know, it's said that like sort of feelings and intuition, that's more of a feminine principle. That's more inward, like an internal process, whereas a masculine principle is more like electricity, electrifying, putting out there maybe ideas, actions. So, you know, if you're, for example, if you're a woman and, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, this could also be a man in your life, right? But if you're a woman and you're thinking about your masculine side, this could be something that you're working on in terms of your career. Like, you know, do you want to start something, a business? Are you writing a book? You know, anything that you kind of like put out there, right, would be your more masculine principle. Yeah, but this could also be a man in your life, somebody important that's a male in your life. And the Clover obviously represents, you know, luck, fortune, opportunities. Let me see what other key words. Since I'm new on here, and I've only been doing like Lenormand and tarot for the past couple of years, and I don't do it obsessively. I'm not obsessed with it, and I'm not like, I don't do it professionally. Although, I said, you could reach out to me if you do want a personal reading. I've done a few personal readings for friends, but it's something that I'm still learning. Just in full transparency. But it is something that I enjoy doing. And, these videos are meant to be, a way for me to connect with others. Also as a way for me to, express this part of myself, which is, embracing the occult and my sort of interest in astrology and stuff like that. So anyway, I do read from, the books. I don't have everything memorized. So I'm just kind of, giving you guys a heads up about that. So, so the clover is, success, optimism, hope, happiness, change in fortune, or unseen opportunities. So, this could mean that there is a man in your life. Maybe you guys have been having a difficult time. Maybe you'll be coming out of that, or there'll be some unseen uh, opportunity in work, even that has to do with the more masculine aspects of yourself, right? So this could kind of be read in a couple of different ways. So that's why we're going to clarify with the tarot, but always take this as it resonates, right? If that's one thing that I've learned from tarot readers on this channel is, if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you, right? And, you sort of have to apply your own intuition to see how what we're saying to you is pertinent in your life. Okay, so we're going to get at least one more card. We want a clarification for the gentleman and the clover. Clarification for the gentleman and the clover. Ooh, that's way too many. Clarification for the gentleman and the clover for North Node and Taurus. Okay, we got 2 cards, which is fun. Okay, so you got all major arcana cards. So this kind of feels like a big, like something sort of big, like a big life change. Usually when you get the major arcana, that indicates some sort of cycle coming in or leaving, whereas the minor arcana are, it's like the minutia of life. So let's see. We're clarifying the gentleman and the clover, and we got the Empress, the universe, and the moon. Okay. This kind of feels like, the Empress, which represents like a very feminine quality, and almost like maternal, birthing something. So that's interesting that you got the gentleman. The universe is, that's supposed to be, I guess in other decks that might be the world card. So that's like blessings and kind of you know, things that you want coming true. And the moon is, you know, patterns and cycles, patterns and life cycles and changes, the subconscious. Okay, I'm going to read the book to get further clarification. Okay, so let's see what the book can tell us. The Empress is the Earth Mother archetype. She is a goddess of feminine energy and nature. Now is the time for creation, whether it be of life, relationships, art, or business. Support the growth of new ideas through fierce love and compassion. So this is fertility, creativity, femininity, beauty. So yeah, I mean, the gentleman in the clover could definitely mean, you know, your masculine side, your masculine principle, coming into, you know, realization, or, you know, balancing the masculine side of yourself, or like merging your masculine and feminine. Also with the universe card, with all the colors of the chakra, this could also be like sort of a Kundalini awakening. I'm also seeing balance. So again, that kind of indicates like a balance of masculine and feminine. Also with the clover, it is very balanced. You know, so this could definitely indicate some sort of balance in your masculine and feminine. Since you got the gentleman and the empress, right? That also kind of indicates some balance in the masculine and the feminine aspects of yourself. Let's see the universe. Okay, so a cycle is coming to an end. And so, you know, with the moon card also, you know, a cycle coming to an end, that kind of, yeah, I mean, both of these cards together indicate that a cycle could be coming to an end. The work is done or will be soon, and everything is aligned and in place, including yourself. Reflect on the journey that got you where you are and honor the lessons you've learned along the way. Okay, so closure, fulfillment, completed cycles, achievement. So, you know, it could be, again, the gentleman in the clover, you know, you're producing something that has required you to embrace your masculine side, you know, that you're going to be reaping the benefits of that, that there's going to be success from that. And, you know, that's awesome. Yay, North Node in Taurus. Okay, and then the moon. Let's see what they say about the moon. The moon. Okay. The moon suggests that all may not be as it seems, whether it be a misunderstanding, hidden truth, or suppressed emotion. Allow your intuition to shine light on what might not be seen or known. Let it guide you through the darkness. Okay, so illusion, intuition, subconscious, hidden information. Let me get some water. Typically, I would pull clarifiers for the moon, but I didn't do that for anybody else. So I kind of feel like it wouldn't be fair for all the other signs. But yeah, just kind of like take that as it resonates. Um, yeah, it's a really good reading. It's definitely the kind of situation, North Node in Taurus, where you are balancing something within inside yourself, regardless of whether or not you actually have like a product or a service that you're kind of ready to present to the world. This feels like you are in alignment. So that in itself is the blessing. But again, with the clover, it says unforeseen situation. Okay, unseen opportunities, unforeseen situation. And then the moon is also indicating like there's something that you're not seeing. So North Node in Taurus, continue with, your self-care, continue with trying to work towards your purpose and your passion, but kind of be mindful, or, keep your intuitive channel clear, maintain mental clarity so that you're able to have clear intuition about what you're not seeing. Um, but with the universe card here is like you're in alignment. And then the Empress card is, creativity, fertility, so, and that's very Taurus, right? Taurus is ruled by Venus. So that's like that Venus energy, and that's very much Taurus. So it seems like, you're headed in the right direction, whatever it is you're doing, you're headed in the right direction. Um, with the new moon, this could also be a time because, the new moon's happening like, wait, when's the new moon happening? Hold on a second. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, the new moon's like happening today or tomorrow. So it could be a good time also to set intentions for what you want to manifest. Set intentions for being able to see the situation clearly, for anything unseen to be revealed to you, right? Kind of set those intentions right now during this new moon period. All right, so we're going to move on for some action items from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Okay, well, I don't feel like I shuffle the cards enough, so we're not going to use those cards. Okay, so we're going to ask again for some guidance from North Node and Taurus. What should North Node and Taurus be doing? What is the energy they want to embrace at this time? North Node and Taurus, what should they focus on? What can they do for their best and highest good? Action items for the best and highest good for North Node and Taurus. All right. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so you got the Nightingale and the Hummingbird. So lots of air. Air represents ideas. And also, the Nightingale is singing and is on something blue. That's the throat chakra. And it's funny that we just mentioned like setting your intentions during this new moon period. This could also sort of be like a synchronistic message in you speaking, your intentions to the universe, being clear on what your intentions are to the universe. Okay, and the Hummingbird. Again, we're seeing sort of like the colors of the rainbow. So, that's definitely like And again, another synchronicity, spiritual enlightenment, Kundalini awakening, being released. I mean, there was definitely a message of like a cycle is ending. So, I don't know, your particular situation, but, perhaps there has been something that has been keeping you closed off, or a blockage that has now been unblocked, I guess. So let's read from the book so we can get further clarity on these messages. All right, so we've got the Nightingale. The Nightingale. Plus, I like reading from the book. I always used to like reading to my kids, and they're all grown now. They don't want me to read to them. So maybe this is a way for me to continue that practice. So I appreciate whoever is still watching. Maybe I don't know. Maybe some people like when tarot readers read from the book. I don't know. Hopefully. Okay, so the Nightingale. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something that you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Okay, so the suggestion from the book is music. Music, but this could also indicate poetry, or creative writing, or just some form of self-expression. But it seems like specifically music or singing, and this could also be a way to to release whatever blockage may be between the heart and the throat. Okay, so music. I know for me, music is very healing. I know when I kind of delved into my astrological birth chart, I discovered that, for me, music is very healing, is very important. And that's actually not the case for everybody. Like, not everybody is obsessed with music. But for me, like, music has saved my life more than once. And I just kind of really love listening to music. And really my husband and my children love music too. So I think we're just a family that's really into music. So, also to note is healing music, right? So I don't know if you listen to the healing frequencies, and just be careful of what you're listening to, because there's a lot of music out there that it's kind of low vibe and isn't necessarily very nourishing for your spirit, so kind of being mindful of that. But like, use your intuition, and let's read about the hummingbird. Okay. The hummingbird is positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. The sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. Interesting. So, the action that the book suggests is to take a class, which is sort of like out of left field. Like, I'm not really sure how that connects to um, the easy breezy vibe of the hummingbird and its sort of spiritual significance. But yeah, it says take a class. So that's the suggestion from the animal spirit deck. Okay, so there was music and take a class. Maybe take a music class. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to end off the reading with affirmations, chakra affirmations. Okay. Okay, so we have, I am aligned with my highest truth. Again, we see the throat chakra. The throat chakra. I am aligned with my highest truth. Let's get one more. Okay. I am connected to the divine source of the universe. So the chakra affirmations, you can do them whenever. I recommend doing them in the morning first thing. It's a great time to program your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind is still kind of malleable and programmable. You're in between waking and sleeping. I mean, sleeping and waking. And so your conscious mind is kind of just coming online. So it's a really good time to do the affirmations. You know, you can do it either before or after a meditation, or, you know, just write down and like kind of right when you wake up, maybe just say them. So, you know, it's up to you how and when you do them. But the morning is a really good time to do that. Again, I am aligned with my highest truth and I am connected to the divine source of the universe. So thank you so much, North Node and Taurus, for joining me today for these divine messages. We're going to thank Spirit, our higher selves, our angels, our ancestors, and our spirit guides for delivering these beautiful messages for us today. Hopefully you come back and visit me for another video sometime soon. And until then, bye.